And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Let's see the stat sheet here for Tyler Hero.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, Hero in at shooting guard, with Butler at small forward. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. And Adebayo sends it back. Richardson the pass to Highsmith. Can't hit from in close. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And it's White missing. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And here is Tatum, following the three-pointer by Bam Adebayo. Porzingis, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, I feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Richardson. Shoots. Porzingis with the rebound. Right the pass to Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
Boston shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
Holiday against Hero. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Rozier. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rozier finds Butler. Here's Heisman from the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Back to Holiday. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, Drew Holiday can either receive or initiate contact. He just is so tough.
Holiday against Rozier. Pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Heat making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Jason Tatum.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
1:21 left in the first. Pass to Springer. Over Butler. Springer can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Glad they're still together. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Heat leading by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rozier, buried from 15 feet out.
Sometimes the defense is willing to contest that in-between game, and Terry Rozier says, listen, if it's a bucket, I'll take it.
A nice shot by Brown.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Butler feeling out a bit. Down low, Adebayo. The layup missed.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 4. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Then it's the kid, and it's Shireman in at the 2 guard.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Horford with the screen on Burks. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. Over in the corner, Hero. Nifty move. The rebound by the Celtics. The Kid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Shireman. Burks covering, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
First free throw is good. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
That one drops. He ties it up. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now, here's Richardson. Defense is right there. The Celtics shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Shireman. Got it. Good job in the low post. Shireman's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Here's Shireman. Throws it up high. The kid can't hit.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
So it's the Celtics now, following the 3 from Alec Burks. Floats it up for Horford. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Celtics.
Well, allowing the fewest points per game in the entire league, this defense has been absolutely dominant. Give the coaches a ton of credit. Players are skilled and motivated. You've got good schemes. Very tough to score against this bunch.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Burks. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Boston. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Miami. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Now, Hero. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. The kick out to Brown. Unloads. Boston, no good that time either. The Heat leading by 3. Butler in the corner. Back to Hero. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. Terry Rozier's checked in for the Heat. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot!
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The kid, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Butler, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Here's Rozier, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Rozier, the pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Butler's got his 2nd basket of the game.
This is where Jimmy Butler most comfortable. You allow him into a mid-range jumper and turn the lights out.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And that one's good by Butler.
Well, good decision by Jimmy Butler. Stops on a dime, creates the necessary space, and then has the elevation necessary.
Here's Holiday. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Heat out front, up 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Terry. It's back and forth, but you guys have held your own. What's been the key in the first half?
Well, we just got to understand that, this game is about runs. We went on our run early. They came back. It's part of basketball. We just got to try to keep putting runs together, keep putting stops together, and that's what we're trying to do. We know this is a great team, so just trying to play harder than them.
And it's showing up on the floor, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it. By being more active and more physical than the other team.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
In that game against the Spurs, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Boston trailing. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. The 3 from Tatum.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch, those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low, defended by Butler. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. He shoots again. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Mighty welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
To check out the stats for Richardson. His last 10 games, he's right around 9 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Hero against White. Hero no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Butler passes to Highsmith. Back to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Richardson finds Butler. 6 on the shot clock. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
White, good. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Butler's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Tatum against Richardson. Tatum down low. Unable to get that one. For Miami, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Celtics leading by 6. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Haywood. Highsmith.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Terry Rozier's checked in for Josh Richardson. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. He doesn't get the second one. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss. The Heat trail by 5. There's Hero with the 3. The shot missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Tatum, that's for 2. And it's Miami with the rebound. One-on-one here. Here's Butler. And Butler running the floor.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Holiday against Butler. Brown outside. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 5 now.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Hero against Holiday. Highsmith the pass to Rozier. Spins. Scores off the spin. Rozier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How about that triple drive move from Terry Rozier? That handle is tight, folks.
Here's Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Highsmith. Taken away by Holiday. Left side, Brown. Tatum passes to Brown. That shot is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Horford. He's out there with the kid. And it's Pritchard in at the 1.
And you watch Adebayo. He really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se. And that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Springer. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Sinking that tough shot. Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Rozier for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. The kid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Tatum passes to the kid. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
The Heat trail by 8. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The kick out to Rozier. Adebayo with the screen on Tatum. Rozier for 3. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Heat have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Hawkins. Another shot. And it's good on the way up.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Tatum on the wing. Tatum using his size inside.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Here comes the answers, everybody. Let's get live.
And some changes here for the Heat. Highsmith is checked in, and it's Butler in for Burks. And then for Boston, Porzingis is checked in for the kid. Brown comes in for Al Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. There's Hero with the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday looking for an opening. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. To Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
But Drew Holiday is just so solid in the two-man action. You see it on display there.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's stolen by White. Tatum with the screen on Hero. Right the pass to Tatum. Can't cash in from close range. The Heat trail by 10. Pass to Highsmith. Hero from long range. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Outside Tatum. 1:56 left in the fourth. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He'd have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Highsmith's shot is off. Celtics leading by 7. Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 21.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
Hero kicks to Richardson. Adebayo high post. Over Porzingis. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Richardson. 9 points for Bam Adebayo.
Working against the size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Tatum with the screen on Butler. Brown, there's the drive. Brown jams it in.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Boston.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Now Brown, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown, 1.
One shot.
Free throw good from Brown.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Hero against White. Hero no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Zingas high post. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Hero. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.